Hi, it's me, Christian, and today we will be having a technical review for Realme C11 2021. Let's go! Today, many smartphones came out and one of them is Realme C11. For the past couple years, the Realme C series has been there for a lot of budget-centric consumers. We've seen the Realme C1, C2, and C3. And now, kicking off the second half of 2020 is the Realme C11, which is actually poisoned lower than the C3, adding other tier to the entry-level hierarchy. Well, how does it stack up? Let's find out. Design and construction. Right from the get-go, the Realme C11 can almost be mistaken for a premium phone. We have a large 6.5-inch display, a thickness of 9.1 mm, and comes in a weight of 196 grams, which feels very comfortable to hold in the hand. The unit that we have now comes in pepper gray, but there is a more colorful mint green version as well. Looking at the front, the Realme has a mini drop notch design which is beginning to look a little bit dated. Since a lot of entry-level phones are starting to adopt the punch-hole camera layout, it also has a very noticeable bezel by a chin. But with this screen size, we don't think you'll be having much a problem. But the lack of a notification light might bother some people. Other thing that might bother you is the lack of Corning's Gorilla Glass protection. But we do get a pre-installed screen protector, which is good thing to say the least. Heading back, we have a polycarbonated rear panel that features a texture finish, which helps maintain grip of your phone as well as avoid unnecessary fingerprint mark. This particular colorway, along with its updated rear camera module, does vaguely remind us of Samsung's S20 Cosmic Ray series. But what does capture more attention is that smooth vertical strip with the Realme logo that lines up along with the beautiful looking rear shooter, which we think is really nice touch. On the left sits your dual nano SIM card tray, along with a dedicated micro SD card slot for expandable storage, while on the right, we have your power button and volume rocket keys. The top is nice and clean, while at the bottom, we have a rather dated micro USB slot for charging, the primary mic, loudspeaker, and thankfully a 3.5 mm audio jack. Then let's move out to display and multimedia. Checking out the display, we get a 6.5-inch IPS panel running at a resolution of 1560 x 720, which equates to 270 ppi. Colors are nice and vibrant, even without OSIE vision effect found in more expensive Realme and Oppo phones. Viewing angle 60 x 720, which equates to 270 ppi. Colors are nice and vibrant, even without OSIE vision effect found in more expensive Realme and Oppo phones. Viewing angles are decent and show good contrast, especially when watching multimedia content. At maximum brightness, the C11 is very usable even in harsh lighting like when you're outdoors. And for a phone with a 720p display, output is still quite sharp from a normal standpoint. But you will start to see some pixelation when you get really close to the screen. Frankly, it's still quite a reasonable looking display, especially if screen resolution is not so important to you. Audio wise, The C11 utilizes a single downward firing speaker which perform alright as expected. There isn't much bass, which is okay since this is an entry level phone. But if we're talking about loudness and clarity, the C11 definitely passes with flying colors. So let's move on to camera. For cameras, the Realme C11 has a total of 3. We get a dual rear setup consisting of a 13MP primary sensor and a 2MP depth sensor. In front, we get a 5MP sensor for selfies. Unfortunately, there is no option to change the quality of the photos in the settings, but video recording does let you set the resolution to either 720p or 1080p. Shots taken with the rear camera are not bad, especially with HDR and AI color dazzle. AI color dazzle mode turned on. We get decent looking image with a nice pop of color. Portrait made using the main shooter also works well, but could use a little work when it comes to subject background separation. Realme C11 specs: 6.5 inch HD 720 x 1600 IPS display, MediaTek Helio G35 2.3 GHz octa-core CPU, 2GB RAM, 32GB storage, expandable via microSD, dual rear cameras, 13MP f2 f2.2 primary plus 2MP f2.4 portrait, 5MP f2.4 front camera, 4G Wi-Fi 802.11n, Bluetooth 5.0, GPS, micro USB, 3.5mm audio jack, Realme UI Android 10, 5000 mAh battery, 164.4 times 75.9 times 9.1 mm, 196 grams, pepper gray and mint green. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching and have a good night. Bye.